Morning everyone, I'm Luke Sullivan with Transwest Truck Trailer RV here in Frederick, Colorado, just 30 minutes north of Denver. Right off of 25 on the frontage road, easy to find us. Lots of inventory on the lot, new, used, big LQs to small bumper pulls. Today behind me, I have a 2024 Logan 2-horse bumper pull. Really nice setup trailer. If it's kind of entry-level trailer that you're looking for, get you mobile with your own horse, great way to do that with this trailer. If you've got a big LQ or a big long 6-horse you're hauling around, and you need just something to run around town and do some small errands with, run to the clinic, run to a small trailhead or something like that. So great little unit here behind us. Again, a Logan 2-horse slant load trailer. We'll take a quick look at the front of it real quick and talk about our hitch, talk about our ball size, and you'll see a little bit of a different style coupling mechanism on this too. This is a Demco system, a little bit different, but it eliminates any chance of what we would have said kind of highballing the hitch, I guess is the best way to describe it. But a lot of times everybody would tell you double check your connection before you take off. Always make sure you're coupled to your ball and everything is secure and your safety mechanisms are all in place. So with this one, the way that it's able to eliminate that is this is the latch position, obviously. Even when it's in the latch position, if you're lowering it down onto your ball, it's spring loaded, it will still rise, disengage, and capture that ball and then re-engage. What you'll see actually is that will just raise as you lower it. And then this pin is your safety. Once you've got that over, that's how you want to travel down the road with that connected. So really new kind of style that they've started using. I like them quite a bit. Again, it just eliminates that kind of point of error sometimes that happens, and when you're in a rush and you don't double check, it eliminates that. So like that a lot. 2 5/16 balls on these. Double safety chains. We've got a nice foot there, and your 7-pin connector as well. All your modern day vehicles for the most part are equipped with a 7-pin connection. A lot of your newer trucks on the roads these days are also equipped with integrated brake controllers. So always make sure you're equipped with either an integrated brake controller or an aftermarket brake controller. On this particular trailer, both axles are equipped with electric drum brakes. So we want to be able to control those, especially out here in Colorado in the mountains. So 7-pin connector, and then we've also got our emergency breakaway cable. Theory behind our emergency breakaway cable is we come unhitched for any reason whatsoever, whether it's a failure in equipment or whether it's due to accidents or something like that. We want this to pull out and engage our brakes. So part of that system is a 12-volt battery on board as well. Not the 12-volt battery service that you would typically see with a lot of our trailers with the electric jacks, but it's a 12-volt service to apply that brake completely separate of any other electrical system. So that's a little bit of the kind of meat and potatoes and connection aspect of this trailer. I think really important to always know what you're towing with. We are a bit of a smaller trailer here, so you could pull this potentially with a half-ton truck or a larger SUV, but always know your manufacturer's specs. Always kind of know what they say your limits are and what your weights are, and be aware of that. So again, really good possible starter trailer for somebody here too. So kind of nice entry level going through. And if you ever have any questions about that, if you're buying from us here at Transwest, we can go through our shop with you and get you equipped with the right hitch for your truck. But if you have any other questions, get with our sales team and we can help you out with that if you're buying from us. So we'll take a quick look at some of the amenities of this trailer. It's pretty well set up in the tack room. There's not much of lack for anything in here, really. You'll see we've got an oversized tack room door with a brush box on the door. Nice spot to throw your brushes, nice spot to throw some show sheen, fly spray, anything you want to have kind of easy access to while you're tacking up. And then number 2, big feature we love about these is the swing out saddle carrier. So 2 features about this. We can add another rack to this if you want, but secondly, no tools required. There's just a big hand crank back here. I'm loosening it right now, and nothing ever works very well on live, so it's nice that that does. And that just proves how easy it is, really. And again, we can always add another one, tighten it back up, and it's there to stay. And if you ever want to remove one, you can easily do that as well. So swing out, it's on a gas shock, so it's kind of got a soft close feature to it. But we like those swing out saddle racks. Really makes it easy. Don't have to climb into your tack room anymore to get your saddles hung up and out of the way. Every time I've climbed into a tack room, especially with a big Western saddle, you always catch a stirrup or something on a doorway and get hung up, and then you're tangled up and everything. So this is easy. We're ground level. Throw it up here, swing it in, and you're set to go. So we do also have a kind of swing out blanket rack as well, pad rack. Gets it off the wall. You can throw your pads on there. Really nice feature. Like these quite a bit too. Kind of keeps everything separate from your leather and your saddles. Behind that, we do have a carpeted wall for our bridle hooks that are the length of the wall. So really like the carpeted. Does a couple things. We've all seen those trailers, used trailers come in, our own included, that are full of all the bit marks and the swinging metal that clangs against the wall. So first and foremost, it eliminates that. Not going to leave any marks on this carpet. And secondly, it's a bit of a noise deadener too. We like it quite a bit for that reason. Obviously, horses' heads are right on the opposite side of this wall. So bit of a sound deadener, and then keeps things looking nice and fresh. So again, tons of hooks, pretty much the length of our wall, corner to corner. And then you'll see in our corner that's always kind of a little bit of wasted space is a nice kind of corner water tank there. Fill it from the top. You've got two options to pull out of it. You can either set a 5-gallon bucket there right at this height, fill from there on the floor, or I've got a little 10-footer hose here in my hand that we include. Hook that up to the bottom valve and you can run your hose outside and fill them up from there. So really nice feature to be able to take some water from home with you, whether you're traveling on the road, you want to offer them some water at a gas station while you're doing a fuel stop, or you're hitting the trailheads and there's not much access to water and you want some when you get back from your trail. So like these quite a bit. Our switches for our lights are just above that. We do have a LED tack room light, and then we do have an awning light or kind of a floodlight above us outside the tack room door as well. So really like these tack rooms in here. Really nice setup. We are in a compact space, obviously, but we can pack a lot in here too. You'll also notice as Jody's going down, we've got a full-size matching spare there. Full size with the aluminum matching wheel. We kind of turn them inside out there and face the back just to protect them a little bit. But it is going to be a fully matching wheel to what we have on the trailer. Great way to integrate it into your tire rotation program. Great way if you have a flat and you're on your way to a show to stay matching. You don't have that awkward steel wheel sticking out. So we're going to pop outside now. We'll take a quick look outside. You'll see we're here on passenger side, on hip side of this slant load. We've got two of the oversized bus windows. A lot of our trailers are going to be similar size windows to our tack room door that you see there, a little bit smaller. But these Logans on the hip side, they do a big oversized window there. We like those quite a bit. Couple tie rings there right below those windows. Great spot to tie and tack up. And then above that, you'll notice where you're tying and tacking up, we've got another floodlight above that too. So kind of lights things up for you between that floodlight there above your tie rings and a floodlight over here above our tack room door. We're going to have a nice big area here of good light for us if we're working. Of course, people are early in the morning and late at night, so always nice to have a bit of extra light going on to help you out. So below that, we are on 15-inch aluminum wheels. These are 3,500 pound Dexter torsion axles. And again, like I said, these are equipped with electric drum brakes, both axles. So all four wheels have brakes on them. Again, always make sure you've got an integrated or an aftermarket brake controller in your truck. You've got to have a way to control these brakes and be able to dial them in too. Again, if we're kind of talking entry-level trailers for people here, maybe your first one, there is no set number. You know, you get a trailer brake gain setting on your truck on your integrated controller, or you'll get a knob with kind of a brake feel adjustment. And there is no set number for any trailer. There is no set number for 5-horse LQ versus 2-horse bumper pull. So just remember that, and it's all about the feel. We like to send people around a few laps of the shop here in the dealership in the parking lot and get them kind of dialed into what they feel. And then understand too that your weight's changing. You know, we're in a less than 3,000 pounds trailer empty here. You add a couple horses to this, if you're putting a couple big fellas in it, you're almost doubling your weight potentially more even. So keep that in mind too, that it's always kind of a fluid adjustment. You might need to change it as well. So we'll move back to the back of the trailer. You'll see straight away we are a 50-50 split on the rear door. You'll notice no windows. We have a lot of dirt roads out here in Colorado, and that's the number one way we see a lot of kind of infiltration of a lot of that dust and dirt. So we've got windows and we've got roof vents at the top and on the sides. We've taken out the rear windows, and we've actually even sealed it up a little bit with a flap here to reduce, we'd probably say at least 75%, if not more, of the dust that's going to come in the back of these trailers on these dirt roads out here in Colorado. So we like this a lot. 50-50 split doors. We are a step up feature on this guy here. If you see something on our lot, whether it's got a ramp or it doesn't have a ramp, and you'd like the opposite of that, we can change that for you. We can remove ramps obviously very easily, but if this trailer kind of checks all your boxes except for a ramp, we can add one for you too. So real quick before I open this guy up and get us a full look inside, I do want to point out a couple little things that I really like that we're doing with trailers now. Number one, these are our tail lights. Pretty standard. We're all LEDs on all of our marker lights now. But what we've added to a lot of these, all the manufacturers are leaning more towards standard from the factory, is reverse lights on these guys. So the white LED diodes that you see there are reverse lights. Standard, no changes to your 7-pin. Your truck will understand, and very compatible with most everything that's on the road now. The 7th pin is what is utilized for the reverse light that just not a lot of people are doing. So we like the reverse light quite a bit. Here's a couple of our switches for our interior and our floodlights for our trailer. We'll pop her open and take a look inside now. Again, 50-50 split. You'll see a lot of this black coating all over these Logans. This is their vortex liner, very similar to a truck bed liner for lack of better terms. Really durable surface. We put it on kick walls. On the goosenecks, we put them under the gooseneck drop walls behind the trucks, so prevents a lot of those rock chips. And the same with the kick wall for these horses on the back walls of these, and really all of the walls of these. Great protection for the trailer itself. So also doing it on our floor. We are a rubber floor, rubber mats over a wood floor, but you'll see we still have that same vortex lining material over the wood and the steel frame of the trailer. Logans are a galvanized steel frame. I like to kind of equate those to a boat trailers. Most of your boat trailers are galvanized steel. They're dipping them in and out of water every time you use a boat trailer. So really high resistance to rust and corrosion. So we'll step inside. Again, we're a slant load style trailer. Slam latch design on our partition. We are a telescoping divider. We've done that because everybody that owns a horse trailer uses it for multiple purposes. Whether you're helping a friend move, whether you're helping yourself move, everybody's wanted the ability to kind of open up their trailer and make an open stall out of it, whether you need to run a mower in for service in the spring, or you're helping a friend move, or you're picking up a few extra bales of hay to get yourself through the last bit of winter. So telescoping divider for that reason, so we can fold this flat, and then we do have a double-ended snap here with a couple latches that we can hook it in so that it's secure there on our driver's side wall. You'll see again more of the vortex liner all against our front wall there. And then moving towards the side here, you'll notice above both horses, and we have control over them individually as well. So our main kind of switch is out there on our rear of our trailer, and then we have individual control over each of our LED lights over our horses. So, and you'll notice too, we've got two-way roof vents over the head of each horse as well. Nice way in the summertime to bring some air in right over their heads. Really nice way in the wintertime to kind of reverse those and get some of that stuffy air out of there as well. So walking around to the outside, we're gonna take a look at these drop windows. Not a great view of them from the inside because Logan does these black screens. I like these black screens a lot. Great protection from any kind of small road debris, bugs, flies. If you're doing 70 miles an hour, down 25, who knows what could fly up. So really nice protection from that. And then you'll notice Logan's designed a little differently on their drop bars, but it is pretty simple. Pull that center bar, your tabs pull in, all spring loaded, and you can drop this down fully. We'll do it on the other side so you see a little better the air. That's our divider on the inside there. But again, really easy design. Nice way to drop these down if you're at a stop, want to throw a little hay or feed to your horses. And then again, if you're hauling the winter and you want to pop these guys back up, really nice way to do that. You may have noticed over some videos I'm a little vertically challenged, so those top latches are a bit of a stretch for me for sure. I really like Logan's little bar that they've added to all of these guys. Really easy to open that way. I don't have to reach all the way up there and untuck my shirt and stretch out. Pop that down. We're ready for summer travel again. So again, very similar setup to passenger side. We've got a couple tie ring hooks here at our windows. Get you a good closed up view of this guy. Couple tie rings. If you've got a couple horses that don't like standing together tied, tie one on one side, tie one on the other. Bright this morning. And you've got another floodlight as well. So got a lot of light. You've got a floodlight over your rear loading area. You've got a couple over there on your passenger side and one more here driver's side. So just giving you a good open look of this guy. Again, a 2024 Logan 2-horse slant load. A good beginner trailer, a good runaround for trailer for somebody that's rocking something a lot bigger that they just need something a bit more convenient to hook up to and go. Here at Transwest, we've got a little bit of everything. If you're looking for something like this, if you're looking for a 5-horse LQ, we've got kind of anything like that in our inventory. We do a lot of livestock trailers as well, if that's something that you're looking for. And then we've got a ton of used inventory as well. So anything you're looking for, check us out. We've got some links below, transwest.com. Anything you're interested in, please feel free to contact me. My cell phone number is 859-509-1282. You can also email me, luke.sullivan@transwest.com. And if this trailer is checking all your boxes and you have any more questions about it, please feel free to look it up on our site. Stock number is 5N240887. Thanks again, everybody. Have a great day.